Out with the old and in with the new. Many would remember this old-school coffee shop in Tiong Bahru for its butter coffee, fishball noodles, and even its turn as the backdrop of the movie Mee Pok Man. But the 70-year-old Kopitiam will soon make way for another new cafe, much like the one next door.
It's actually my decision. Yes, because we can fetch a higher price. They are likely to come up with upmarket one.
In the last few years, artisanal coffee boutiques have sprouted all over the island, some going all out with the retro look, turning themselves into expensive-looking old-school coffee shops. Razor TV speaks to Kopitiam and artisanal coffee boutique owners to find out if the latter is threatening these old-timers.
I wouldn't think the local coffee will be our business because it's traditional and the taste are definitely easy to accept for anyone who grew up here.
70% local coffee, 30% espresso-based coffee, of which only about 3 to 5% was specialty coffee. So I don't think that we're going to make much of an impact on the local coffee.
这个材料会比较贵啦，东西全部起价嘛，起价，因为这边的咖啡店太多间，这边又靠近那个小贩中心，咖啡店又很多啦，我们的价钱比人家便宜又好喝，人家会来喝咯。
They are aircon, now we are open air. The charge of coffee, they are 1 cup of $8, $10. We have served $1 or $1.20 for a cup. The price is different and the taste is different. The style is different. If the old-timer people like me run off, I think the culture will be slowly end.
Indeed, in approximately 3 months' time, Huabi restaurant will be no more.
There are several offers, is it?
There are several. In fact, there are 3 offers outside. And today I met this agent. We want to introduce. It can fetch around 10,000 plus.
Right now, the space is tenanted to Mr. Thiam's relatives. Mr. Thiam thinks that in the long run, the concept of the upmarket coffee joint would make better business sense than a traditional coffee shop.
If not, the rental will be a burden to them. If let's say, for example, our coffee only selling 70 cents, 80 cents, rather than now they sell a cup $3 to $4.
But those who still prefer the rustic aroma of coffee shop coffee were sad to see another Kopitiam close.
可惜了，我们每天在这边。是啊，我们每天在这边，不到要去哪里找地方做了，去那边做。
不会去隔壁的那个。
不会啦，他们是新款的，他们是卖那些是按摩面包啊什么，我们都不懂得吃。
Sad. Yeah.
Are you a regular customer here?
Yes. We almost maybe once or twice a week here. Yeah.
I'd rather it remain the same because it's like very vintage and everything else. Yeah.
In fact, even youth still seem to have a place in their heart for old-school coffee shops.
I think definitely people will still come here because the pricing is much cheaper. It's much more affordable. Yeah, and it's so Singaporean.
I think the traditional taste is like more closer to us because we are more in Asian.
I think once in a while, you just want to have like nice cheap coffee. It's a different kind of taste. Yeah. Kind of like a rustic kind of feel, yeah.
But artisanal coffee boutiques also have their ardent supporters, despite the $5 and above price tag for a cup of coffee.
Really, I think it's more than the coffee. It's really like when you go to a cafe, it's really a concept, and you get the experience of drinking coffee, and especially in like relaxed environment.
Because like you see, they do arts on it, so I think it's kind of like a price that we pay.
I think it's expensive, but I mean, like once in a while, it's okay. And the roast is good, like the coffee stuff.
It's a lot about like familiarity. If we grow up with such environments, visiting such cafes, then there's a chance that when we grow up as well, we'll get used to it, and then like the price becomes sort of like something that we're used to.
Next up, Razor TV visits some thriving artisanal coffee boutiques and try our hand at latte art.